November the 28th, 2024. I'm very thankful today. I'm going to do this video, show something that's happened to me 10 years ago today. In the meantime, you can watch this. The Godfather. You know, Thanksgiving with the Corleones. All right, Gene is going to do this. I'm going to try to do a nice video for everybody. It shows how much thankful I am.
Turn it around.
It's on
Okay.
me.
Thank you.
I know what I'm doing, sweetheart. Anyhow, today is November the 28th, 2024. 10 years ago today at this time, I was probably being cut. But I have to say this. Anybody that knows me knows how I am. I don't procrastinate. When things need to be done, I usually say, let's do it. I first met Dr. Lahora, and I'll show his picture. But this is what I said to Dr. Lahora when I walked into his office. I'm not Rocky, but I told Dr. Lahora when I walked into his office, when are you going to cut me? The picture on your left is my CCW picture from, let me make that bigger. Okay, that's it. On the left was in March of 2014. I had cancer then. The picture on the right was taken in June or July of 2015 at Zach Simonoff's birthday party. Cancer here, free from cancer there. I'm very thankful. Okay, let's go here. This is a picture of Dr. Lahora and myself, July the 10th, 2015. This is less than a year after I had the surgery. Dr. Lahora, he cut me like I asked him to. I'm very grateful and thankful to him for, practically, going along with my life, being saved. Let's face it, the squamous non-small cell is what I had, and it was right here in this bronchial tube. Well, they were going to do the lower lobe. They got in there and they found out they had to take the whole lung out. So I'm grateful to Dr. Lahora, and I would have to also show Katie. Might be shy, but Katie was Dr. Lahora's physician's assistant, and she's still my friend on Facebook, so I have to thank her too for allowing me to be myself and say, when are you going to cut me, Joe? That's what I said to Dr. Lahora, when are you going to cut me? That's what I do. I'm very thankful. This was less than 24 hours after surgery when I was at Fairview where I had the surgery. Look at how bad I look. I look terrible. But that's what happens when you go under 6 hours under the knife. I mean, you look too bad, I didn't know where I was or anything. I was eating Jell-O, I guess. This next picture is what my scar looked like. Maybe people don't want to see that, but you got to see stuff. Get reality. I was allergic to Dilaudid, the painkiller they gave me, and I was hallucinating in the hospital, and the morphine really didn't help me. So I know what pain is. I'm not saying I know what the pain is for a lady to have a baby, but this was very painful because they cut your ribs over here. They cut the ribs, they go in there and open you up. I put a video out. Most people are afraid to watch videos. I'm not afraid to do this stuff. When I know I'm sick, I go and start reading about it. And I go on YouTube videos if they have any videos. I watched a video of me, of somebody getting a pneumonectomy, which I had. A pneumonectomy means the whole lung is being removed. A lobectomy would be one of the lobes. But I watch this stuff so I can relax myself and relax so the doctors don't get all, they can feel you. I have to always show this picture of Zach Simonoff. He was the first one to come and see me 7 days later. And then we went to his birthday party in July of the following year. How you doing, Zach? Hope you and Lisa are doing well. Let's set this here a minute. I wrote a letter to Coping with Cancer magazine. This is from July, August of 2016. I wrote a letter, and they put me in there. My statement here. Read that statement, Gene.
I never felt or thought I would not survive. Even during the rough times, I maintained my belief. I still do today.
Yeah. 10 years ago today, they wouldn't give me any odds of what my, how I would turn out or what would come out. The odds were 0 because they don't want to give odds. And I'm like, what's his name? Han Solo, don't ever tell me the odds right, even though I asked. But my odds of surviving they couldn't give me any odds because at my age, I was 63 then. I'm 73 now. Where it was at and how they had to cut me and take that lung out, they didn't know. But here I am, 10 years later. I do these videos like this. I have a couple YouTube videos just to share with people that I can't tell you how to think. All I can say is that I try to go into this as relaxed as possible. And I think that helps the doctors because they can feel all your fear. Earlier this year...
Thank you, Rebecca. We are too.
Earlier this year... this is amazing. This is an amazing X-ray I'm going to show you. They cut this lung out. This lung, my right lung, has expanded into my left cavity. Here's a picture of the picture on the right is right after the surgery. What my thoracic looked like, which is my chest. This picture here, and this was my latest CAT scan. My lung is expanding. I know I told a doctor I was in the Cleveland Clinic for pericarditis one time. I told him I was going to grow a new lung and laughed about it, but it looks like my lung is expanding. But this is normal. If you, I don't want to say if you live long enough, but I guess I just said that. I understand what healing is. The body heals. When I first felt this cancer, I was playing golf and I couldn't even hardly walk up on the green anymore. I was out of breath and come home, took a shower. I said, what's wrong with me? And I heard a voice, you got lung cancer. Okay. 2 or 3 days later, we were in the ER in Mercy, coughing up blood. And I told the guy I wanted a CAT scan, and the doctor, no, I don't need it. He took an x-ray, nothing shows up. Well, then they took a CAT scan an hour later, and they showed that I had the squamous cancer. And hang on a second, I'll show you a picture of this. I forgot to take this picture out.
Hi, Dennis.
This is what squamous cancer looks like. It was in my bronchial tube. It's plugged up. See, it was all plugged up. When I would breathe, I could feel like the air would stop here. On top is the clear bronchial tube. So that's called squamous non-small cell. Squamous cancer is not limited to the lung. Jean just had some on her leg. It may be a little bit different. grade of squamous cancer, but it was still squamous. Squamous cancer can grow under your fingernails. It just happened to be in my lung, which is the most common cancer. Now this cancer is in the garbage, like I said in my original YouTube video. It's in the garbage. Throw it away. I just keep this for other people to look and see. When you feel something wrong with your body, a sudden change, shortness of breath, headaches, go to a doctor. Go find out what it is. It could be a lot more than what you think. All right, what do I got? Here's a long picture. I showed this coping with cancer. That's about it. I just want to do this video to say how thankful I am to let everybody see that you can survive this stuff. Now, my pulmonary artery was cut a little bit too long, so I have a tendency to have blood clots in this pulmonary artery. It's called an in situ thrombus. In situ means the history starts here. It doesn't come up from the deep veins. Thrombus is a blood clot. So I take Eliquis to help keep my blood thin. That's why I got these bumps on mine. You know, every time you bump yourself, show this bump. Every time you get a bump, you get a black and blue mark. You know, like old people get that shit. Well, I guess it's just my turn. You know. I said in my YouTube video 7-8 years ago that I wasn't cursed with lung cancer. The devil didn't give me it or nothing like that. It just fell towards me. Lung cancer, like any disease that we have, is out of balance DNA cells. That's what the modern medical field is saying. Out of balance energy. When they're out of balance, we have dis-ease, right? Get it? Dis-ease, or, you know, chaos, trouble, whatever you want to call it by that. But I wanted to keep this short, and I want to be thankful to Dr. LaHora. Dr. Joe LaHora. Cut me, Joe. Dr. LaHora from the Cleveland Clinic. And maybe I'll come visit you someday if you're. Last time I heard you were in Akron working there. So that's it for everybody. They were shocked when I walked in there that day. Dr. LaHora, in between surgeries, I think, or after the surgery, came and saw me. And that's the last time I saw him. That was in July the 10th?
That was
July
in his
10th,
office.
2015 is when we went to visit him and Kate. Okay, so happy Thanksgiving. Katie, congratulations to your son. I see is he All-American? He's a soccer star at Georgetown University in Washington, Katie's son. And everybody else, I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you can find something to be thankful for, because we all should be thankful for something. God bless the homeless veterans, as Jeff Gray would say, the YouTuber. And our veterans, we have to love our veterans. They took care of us. They give their life for us. Anyhow, everybody have a good day. Thank you all very much. Be thankful for something. I mean, I'm thankful that The Godfather is on today. Oh, Don Corleone. Oh. Okay. We'll talk to you all later. Thank you very much. I didn't get this thing to work right here. There it goes. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving. We're going to make a chicken. We got a chicken from a friend of ours, 6-pound chicken. I'm going to cook it. Everybody, happy Thanksgiving. Garen Petty, I'm out.